This video is on estimating the volume of a solid like this using JavaScript programming. And so in the last video, I estimated the volume of this solid right here with the rectangular prisms. And to do that, we have to divide this region R right here into many smaller, small rectangles. And so we have hundreds of rectangles inside of region R. And so one of the things we have to do is fill this region R right here with with hundreds of small rectangles. And then from each rectangle, we would pick a point so that we can use to find the height of the prism. And so given the hundreds of rectangles that are in here, and then how do we determine which rectangle is inside of this region R and which one is not? And so one of the things I'm going to use is what's called the area method, which is related to the barycentric method, which helps determine if a point lies inside a triangle or not. And then now I'm going to show the simple JavaScript program that I use to determine if a point is inside a triangle or not. The logic behind the barycentric method or the area method is this. And so here I have this triangle ABC, and then I have this point P right here, which is inside the triangle. And so we can see that the three smaller triangles, if we add up the areas of the three smaller triangles, then it will equal to the area of the triangle ABC. And so if a point is outside, if point P is outside the triangle ABC, then the areas of the three smaller triangles will not equal to the area of ABC. And so that's the logic behind the area method, to determine if a point is inside a triangle or not. And so the first thing we need to do is create some input text boxes here so that we can input the coordinates of A, B, C, and P. And to create a JavaScript program to determine if a point is inside a triangle or not, so just open a notepad right here and then do save as. And in this case, I'm going to save it as barycentric, and then save it as with extension HTML. And then the next thing we will need are these lines right here. And so I will copy and paste these text right here and put them in the description section. And then to create these two input text boxes, then you will need these lines right here. So this is for the x coordinate of point A, and this is for the y coordinate of point A. And then I call it point AX and then point AY. And then similarly, we will need the codes for these input text boxes here. And then these lines of code for the input boxes for point B. And then these are the input text boxes for point C. And then these are the input text boxes for point P. And then we're going to need a submit button. Next, I created a submit button right here, so we can call the function to calculate the area of the four triangles here. And then we also need a section down here to display the results. And so this line right here, this is for the submit button right here. And then this is displaying results. And then this is the div that I use to display the results. And then notice right here on the submit button, then we have this function right here. It's called barycentric.method. So when we clicked on it, it's going to call the function barycentric.method. And then here's what the function barycentric.method looks like. And then now go back up to the script section right here. And then right here we have function barycentric.method. And then next we need to read the values of point A, B, C, and P. So I call it AX, AY. These are the values or the coordinates of point A. These are the coordinates of point B, coordinates of point C, and coordinates of point A. And then the first thing I'm going to do here is calculate the area of triangle ABC. And the given 3 points here, and the formula to calculate the area is going to be 1/2, which is 0.5. And then this is how JavaScript does absolute value. So it's math ABS. And then it'd be the x coordinate of point A times the y coordinate of point B minus the y coordinate of point C. And then plus the x coordinate of point B times the y coordinate of point C minus the y coordinate of point A, and then plus the x coordinate of point C times the y coordinate of point A minus the y coordinate of point B. And this will give us the area for triangle ABC. And then similarly, we need to calculate the area of triangle APC. So APC, which is this triangle right here. And then we need the area of triangle APB, APB, and then triangle PBC. And then we'll need the sum of the 3 smaller triangles so that we can compare it with the triangle ABC. And to display the result, recall that I called the div displaying section, this section here for displaying the results. The name of the div is display results. So this is how we display the results. So here I have area of triangle ABC, and then area of triangle APC, area of triangle APB, and then area of triangle PBC. And then also the sum of the areas of the triangles, the 3 smaller triangles. And then recall that I explained a few moments ago that if the area of the sum of the areas of the 3 smaller triangles equal the area of the triangle ABC, then that tells us that the point P is inside of triangle ABC. What happens if the point is on the edge? If the point is on the edge, if one of the edges of the triangle, then one of these areas will be 0. And so if one of the areas of the 3 smaller triangles is 0, then we know that point P is on the edge, on one of the edges of triangle ABC. And then other than that, the point will be outside of triangle ABC. And then after that, just click Save. And then on your desktop, you should see an icon similar to this. That's called BarrycentricMethod. And then just double click on it. And then it should show something like this. And now let's try the JavaScript program. Try it out with an example here. So here I have the region R, which is a triangular region with the vertices at 0, 0, 2, 0, and 2, 3. And I would like to know if the point 1, 1 is it inside the triangle or not. So we would input point A, 0, 0, point B, 2, 3, point C, 2, 0, and then point P, 1, 1. And then click Submit. And then it will show us the result. So the area of the triangle ABC is going to be 3. The area of triangle APC will be 1. The area of triangle APBP will be half. And then area of triangle PBC will be 1.5. So in this case, we'll see that the sum of the 3 areas of the 3 small triangles 3 is 3. And then the area of the big triangle ABC is also 3. And then none of the 3 smaller triangles have area of 0. So that tells us that point P is inside of triangle ABC. And so this is the end of part 1 of the video on how to estimate the volume of a solid using rectangular prisms. And then in the second video, this video after this one, then I'm going to show how I use JavaScript to estimate the volume of a solid. And this is the end of the video.